Stadium for the varsity boys lacrosse portion of the Battle of the Bridge. During this time, please stand, if you're able, and remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem by Nashua's own world record holder, Mr. Al St. Louis. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red gleams, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Stellos Stadium in Nashua. It is a Thursday, May 3 of 2018. If you're watching it at that date, you are seeing it live on NashuaETV. Also, welcome to those of you watching the playback. It is a doubleheader that we've been covering here on NashuaETV tonight at Stellos Stadium. The girls from South opened it up with a big win over North. It was a close game for about the first 20 minutes, and then South girls pulled away. So we'll see if this will be a South sweep or not. The boys from Nashua High North, of course, hope that they can come up with a victory here in the nightcap. The lights are on. It was a very steamy, hot day in southern New Hampshire. For the most part, it was up in the upper 80s. We had a brief shower. Still a bit humid as the two teams get set to do battle. We'll have 4 12-minute quarters in New Hampshire high school boys lacrosse. Coming into the game, North has 4 wins on the season out of 9 games played, and South, entering tonight's game, had won 3 times against 5 losses. Teams can put up some goals. South has scored as many as 12 in a game, and North has put up 17 3 times so far this season. So we'll see what happens in this one. Definitely North has some scoring power. North wearing the white jerseys and the blue numerals on the screen to your right, and South wearing kind of like, what would you say, is it almost greenish? Gray tops with the white numerals. Opening draw fought for fiercely at the 50-yard line. Neither player yet coming away with it. And loose ball, who's going to scoop it up? Titans are trying to, but the long stick seems to be defeating the attempts by number 6 for the Titans. It was number 8, I guess, Eli Osler. He couldn't come up with it. Hopefully these rosters are all correct. I see a 6 on the Titans, and I do not have a 6 on my roster. Yeah, even on the back. Unfortunately, we'll have to get that number at halftime, it appears. Loose ball, and it's scooped up. The goaltender for North, number 19, Ryan Palmer, a freshman, class of 2020. speedy attack man, Todd Redmond. Saw a lot of him last year in a goal-scoring role, and he's back out there, number 1 in the white jerseys. Free-flowing substitutions in New Hampshire high school boys lacrosse, and both teams will be taking advantage of that on a muggy night. Played over a minute in the opening quarter, no score yet. In the girls' game, each team traded goals in the opening minute. A lot of body contact you'll see in the boys' game, not allowed in the girls' game, and hence all the padding and the gloves and the helmets that these boys wear. And running into a double team there and kind of bouncing off of it for the Panthers. Number 19 is Jaden Murphy. I guess if you're class of 2020, you're a sophomore, isn't that it? 2021 is freshman. There you go. I realized it went that far up. Into the future. So looking for the first goal of the game, the Panthers with some perimeter passing. Behind the goal it goes. Drew Fleury is number 4. Circling the goal. That's number 22, Joseph Bodie. Bodie with a spin move, trying to elude Griffin Dane on defense. Loose ball, it seemed like nobody knew where it was. And the Panthers capitalize as jumping on the loose ball. Behind the goal was Joseph Buturla. Opportunity for the Titans to grab it first, but they didn't see it. And it's a turnover anyway for the Panthers now. Trying to come out of his own zone, double teamed. Sam Nichols does the job, number 14, nice moves. Sam Nichols, 40 yards out, lost the handle, loose ball. Todd Redmond can't grab it. It's still loose, and now getting it back alertly was Sam Nichols. Tried to pass near sideline and could not connect with Colin Manning, number 22. More substitutions for both teams. Good change of direction there for Devin Linscott, number 12. Shielding the ball, fires it, and it's saved. Beautifully done by the Titans goaltender, Ryan Palmer, calmly kicking at it as it was a bounce shot just about at his feet. Looked like it went off his shin. Still no score in the game. We have played over 3 minutes. Shifty moves, Troy Batari. Double team's going to lose it. Some hard sprints early in this one, gaining ground for the Panthers. Tyler Bernard, score! First of the game, Tyler Bernard with the assist. And the goal scored by Joe Baudy, sophomore attacker. Gets it past Ryan Palmer, 1-0 South. So the boys lacrosse team from Nashua South picking up where the girls left off in their game with the lead. That one coming 3 minutes and 38 seconds into the first quarter of play. Face off at midfield. It's Tyler Bernard battling for South. Actually, number 7 make that. 7 for South. Behind the net it goes. Palmer has it, the goaltender for the Titans. Passes it to the middle. Aiden McAndrews. McAndrews able to find Troy Batari. Batari to Redmond, and he can't connect. Jarrett Buren feeds it back to the goaltender. And Nate Redine to midfield. Far corner play The goal scorer had it there momentarily, Joe Bodie. Drew Fleury coming out from behind the goal, able to find Tyler Bernard. Bernard's shot, saved. That one was a tough angle shot by Fleury. It doesn't find its way past Palmer, who scoops it up the back of the cage netting. Long pass, bounces free, and we have a whistle, a stoppage. May have had an interference call away from the ball that went against the Panthers on defense. So Redmond has the ball in space now at the 40-yard line. Titans looking for the equalizer for the purposes of the scoreboard. The Panthers are listed as the visitors in this Battle of the Bridge game. Redmond got close there. The home team is North. Redmond holding the ball at an arm's length with one left hand there. It's bounced around, all kinds of body contact. The flag flies high in the air. The official saw something that was whistled, and Redmond drew the foul, and some bumps and bruises, it looks like, as he gets the ball back in the near corner. And somebody's going to get penalized for the Panthers. Looks like Tyler Bernard. Actually, he got congratulated. I think maybe it's just a... Yeah, it's going to be to the penalty box for number 8. For South, that is Kyle O'Connor, sophomore defenseman. So shorthanded on defense now, the Panthers. The Titans with the next best chance to tie things up here as Redmond cedes the restart to one of his teammates. It's going to come all the way back to Redmond in the near corner, though. And he feeds it to Bottari up in the middle, around to the other side. Perimeter passing here as the Titans pick their spot. Bottari back to Redmond. Cutting in the middle. Looking for maybe a one-timer. One of the Titans forwards. Colin Manning is number 22. And good defense by South, not allowing the Titans to even get a shot away. And the goaltender playing some cat and mouse as he runs around the cage. Aiden, number 30 rather, that's Nate Radine, that took the ball away from the Titans. Downfield it goes. Intercepted by Bottari as he stepped up, anticipated that 40-yard pass. Not too difficult to do, but in turn, the Panthers steal the ball back from him. And here come the Panthers on offense, looking for the second goal, their second goal of the game, trying to take a 2-0 lead. In front, shot. Might have hit the post, if not the stick of the goaltender, Murphy. No, excuse me, Palmer. Ryan Palmer, the goaltender for North. Panthers keeping the pressure on. And the Panthers going to call, actually, who's blue? Are they calling the Titans calling timeout? Yeah, I think it's, yeah, you would say white, you're right. Even though it's purple, but they don't say, I don't think the officials acknowledge that advanced stage of color from blue to purple. This blue's good enough. So 4:42 to go in the first quarter. A 1-0 lead for the Panthers as they're threatening to double up on their lead. Titans huddled up on the right side and the Panthers to the left. Pretty decent crowd on hand for Thursday night. They've come in steadily over the last 15 minutes or so and continue to come in here to Stellos Stadium in Nashua. In boys lacrosse in New Hampshire, not much changes as far as the standings. Bishop Burton continues their dominance. They won the state championship last year. They are 8-0 this year, and they're coming off a big win over at Pinkerton, 13-11 in a rematch of last year's 2017 state championship final game. They defeated Pinkerton on April 30th. Pinkerton is 7-1. Third in the standings, Londonderry, followed by Exeter and Bedford, Souhegan, Salem, Concord, Hanover, until you get to North in 10th place and South in 11th place. North at 2-4. You feeling some pollen there, Tim? Yeah, it's coming. Unfortunately, it's that time of year. You trade snow for pollen. Around the edges it goes for the Panthers, picking their spot with 4:20 to go. Out in front, knocked to the turf, and a flag flies. Was that a cross check? Not sure what that was, but the Titans number 14, Sam Nichols, got whistled, and he'll come to the sideline and to the penalty box. So the Titans shorthanded. So we got 4 defenders against 5 or 6 attackers. And a good chance here for the Panthers to come up with the game's second goal as they go around the edge. Joe Bodie, number 22, up in the middle. Panthers losing the handle there, and Tyler Bernard ends up, Todd Redmond ends up with it. Redmond so casual into the corner. If you walked into the stadium, you wouldn't know who had the ball, but it's number 1 in the white jersey now doing a dance. Redmond trying to break toward the goal. If North can score here, it would tie it up at 1. Tie it up 1-1, and right now ones are wild as it's a 1-on-1 battle. Ripping one, Redmond is stopped. Save of the game right there. Some high velocity on that one. Nate Radine just casually snags it with just over 3 minutes to go first quarter. North has yet to score. South's just got the 1 goal. It has been a low-scoring start here at Stellos. 2018 Battle of the Bridge game between 2 teams that on paper look very evenly matched, 10-11 in the standings. However, South without their prolific goal scorer Sean Holland due to an injury dating back to the first game of the season. Coming out of the rear guard there and trying to dump one into the middle, got the ball back somehow. Drew Fleury, number 4, launches and scores. Drew Fleury gets the second goal of the game for South. It comes with 2:23 to go first quarter. So the best defense is some offense for the Panthers as they kept the ball in the offensive zone for much of this first quarter. They come up with 2 goals. North has so far come up empty. And this is a North team that we mentioned scored as many as 17 goals in a game 3 times so far this season. Once against Central, once against Dover, and once against Salem. At Keene, on April 30, they scored 16 goals. So a shutout in the first quarter, I'm sure, is pretty unusual for North against a team that's further down in the standings, as South is. But it's a 2-0 lead for the Panthers right now, and scooping up the loose ball at midfield with a head of steam. The Titans with a chance to score the game's first goal for North, and instead it goes wide. a 16, Mitchell Williams, but I don't have a 6. It looks like Mitch Williams is on the sideline. So playing some catch with Ray Dean, the goaltender. Was defender Jared Beeren. Loose ball scooped up and knocked out of bounds. That was good defense right there by Sam Nichols, number 14 of the Titans, but has the ball taken away from him after the restart. Big collision there, and that's going to get flagged. Looked like it might be a high sticking call against the Titans. Number 7, Troy Botari, without argument, walking toward the penalty area. And so the Titans will be with 5 defenders here against 6 attackers for the Panthers. South threatening to take a 3-0 lead with exactly 1 minute to go in the first quarter as they play on. Fleury, who just scored the second goal, playing some catch. South taking the final minute worth of time off the clock here as they lurk around the goaltender Palmer. That one was blocked by either Palmer or one of the defenders in front of him, and they get it to the Titans goaltender with a half a minute left to go here in the first quarter. That was an errant pass, ill-advised pass by Titans goaltender. They dodge a bullet there, though, as the Titans defenders scoop it up with 18 seconds left. We have a timeout called. Interesting strategy there with 18 seconds left to go in the quarter. Maybe North wants to talk about a long distance play here, how to make something out of 18 seconds and maybe get the game's first goal for North rather than just throw away the last 18 and kill it off. Maybe drawing something up strategy-wise as we look in on the North huddle. Parents and boosters going to some extra trouble here to dress up the Battle of the Bridge with the blue-themed balloons, as you see on the right behind the Titans, and there's a similar set of balloons, purple and white, to the left behind the Panthers bench. So the quick powwow over, and they'll go back out onto the field with 18.8 seconds to go in the first quarter. 12-minute quarters. And South has owned the first 12 minutes, or first 11 and a half minutes of this one with a 2-0 lead. The Titans, let's see what they can do with this final 18 seconds. I'll be interested to see what they're going to try here. You look around the field, looks like everybody's covered down the field. And Redmond is going to try to go it alone. 10 seconds. Todd Redmond making a run. 7 seconds as he gets closer, fires it in the middle, shot, goal, they get it done! The Titans with a terrific play call and execution. You wonder how they connected so well with so little time remaining. That took only 15 seconds off the clock for the goal. Almost a one-timer on the recipient of the pass, number 13 for the Titans. Is that what you had, Tim? 13 on the goal? And again, we don't have a 13. That hurts. Because that was a great shot by North for the game's first goal. So we got some work to do at halftime to fill in the blank on some of these names. That will do at the end of the first quarter, but the Titans with a big goal. Instead of going down 3-0 at the end of the first quarter, they cut the lead in half, 2-1 as we enter the second frame. They'll put a fresh 12 minutes up on the scoreboard. Well, people just decide they don't like a number after a few games and change uniforms, and then they don't tell Mr. Roster. Home and away uniforms, yeah. That's true, and so they have to designate one of the teams to be the visitor, and in this case they've designated South to be the visitor, so although that maybe in this case they could even both wear their home uniforms or both wear their away uniforms. They choose. So second quarter about to begin. North yet to come out of their huddle. They've got to feel very encouraged by that play call. And they put the ball in the hands of their playmaker, Todd Redmond, who took it downfield and avoided a couple of double teams, some heavy hits, and some contact to make that pass to his teammate, number 13, for the goal from about 10 yards out. Great shot. 2-1. South leads it as we have a face-off at midfield. And the loose ball scooped up by the Panthers. Looks like a strategy draw there where they allowed the Titans player to scoop it up in the air, but then seized on the loose ball as a score. Just like that, off the opening draw of quarter number 2, Tyler Bernard takes it downfield and rips a low bouncer into the goal past Palmer. So 3-1, and the Panthers have their 2-goal lead back just like that. Only 15 seconds into the second quarter. Ball pops up, and it's a battle for the loose ball. Still down. We have a whistle. And it's going to go against the Titans, looks like. Panther ball. And I got that. Let's see. Who's got it? Titans have it. Right at the 50. Troy Bottari will do the honors. Not quite sure what the violation was called against the Panthers, but it is Titan ball as they try to cut that lead in half again, down by 2. Near side sprint. Nicholas Riddell, number 4. Gave it to Colin Manning, number 22. Finds us all the way back across the field to Bottari. And he will hand it back to Stephen Vertigans, number 15. In the corner it goes. Riddell. Todd Redmond. A brilliant assist at the end of the first quarter. See if he can work some magic here again. Sprinting around the cage, driven wide. Good spin move. Redmond still alive, still with possession. Got close, but again, he'll back it out. Finds the trailer. Bottari for a low ripper that misses near side left, and great hustle out of the net by Ray Dean to win possession behind the goal. So it amounts to a turnover or a takeaway, and the Panthers have their next best chance to go up by 3 goals. But the Titans steal. And downfield comes Sam Nichols, number 14, puts the brakes on. Being marked closely by long stick defender Josh Martin. Those two continue to battle until Nichols gave it up near midfield. Now up top it comes. Colin Manning into the corner. Nicholas Riddell Bounces one. Redmond has it. Redmond seems to be taking a deep breath before he tries a move, and here it goes. Comes out in front, gets shoved 15 yards away from the goal. Was not able to try a shot. Thought about passing it out. He's just getting pushed, and he fires one that does not find its way through the tangle of bodies and equipment. Radine playing some cat and mouse as he escapes the attacker and gets it up to midfield. And here comes the Panthers, leading 3-1, looking for more. It goes off the top of the stick of Tyler Bernard, but the Panthers retain possession. In the corner. Behind the goal it goes. Drew Fleury. Fleury, who has one of the 3 goals for the Panthers. Up top again. Second quarter action, 8:25 to go in the half. Panthers seem in no hurry to pick out their next shot on goal. A pair of 12s doing battle about 20 yards away from the net. Nice spin move, and the shot, goal! Devin Linscott. Linscott spinning away from the tight defense of Joseph Morse. Number 12 for the Titans was on him like a blanket until that spin move, and then a great shot to finish it off. And it is a 4-1 lead, 3-goal advantage right now for South here in the second quarter with 8:05 remaining. So sure, they do miss Sean Holland, but a great performance to this point by the boys lacrosse team from Nashua South in the Battle of the Bridge, trying to follow up the girls' impressive performance for South. They won the opener of the doubleheader, 18-9. Far side, Sam Nichols ran out of room. He got stick checked out of bounds, and Tyler Bernard will say thank you very much for the Panthers, and he's running free. A lot of territory before he meets a defender. Hands it off. Fleury fires, and he misses near side. Might have been saved by Ryan Palmer, who's seen more shots on goal and toward the goal than he would like so far here in the first half. Joseph Bodie, he's got one that might have went off the post, and the long ricochet goes all the way out of bounds near midfield. That will be Titans ball. Fortunate bounce there for North. Botari circling back for it, didn't get it. Good long run, Randall Jenkins. Jenkins still with it, bobbles it. It's on the turf, anybody's ball, and not able to come up with it. A couple of Panther players collide with each other just after the whistle, though, and looks like the Panthers will benefit from this whistle as they've got the ball with some space. Good pass on up ahead to Joseph Morse, who's got one of the 4 goals for South. It's it down deep. Colin Manning being shadowed. And a free look and a goal. Tremendous velocity. Not happy is Palmer. That was basically a free shot on goal for Jaden Murphy, number 19. One of the hardest shots we've seen tonight. And an accurate shot on top of that. Palmer just couldn't understand how the defense just allowed Murphy to get that shot away unhindered, unchallenged 5-1, South is in the lead with 6:40 to go in the first half. It really has been all South. Time of possession, shots on goal, and goals scored. What did sneak one in there, but 3 seconds to go in the first quarter. Otherwise, it would really be a one-sided contest at this point. Here come the Panthers. Another shot on goal. This was near side left post, and Palmer stood strong and stopped it. And the Titans desperately trying to get the ball out of their own end. They're just going to throw it downfield, and hopefully the forward will be able to scoop it up, and they do. Good hard work there by Nicholas Riddell, being pursued feverishly by Josh Martin, the long stick defender, number 21. Botari gets close, but double teamed and forced away from the goal. Some savage defense being played there by Eli Austin. I think that number 8 for South. Kyle O'Connor sending Botari almost sprawling. And Redmond gets double teamed, sandwiched as he comes out from behind the net trying to get a shot away that was nowhere close after the body check. A couple of them put on him. A whistle blows, and it appears that one of the South defenders is going to be sent off. So we count 4 defenders in front of Nate Radine. Make it 3. 3 defenders and 5 attackers for North. So they're gonna get a man back here. 5-on-4 advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on. 6-on-4 advantage in front of Nate Radine. Titans really need to capitalize on this. Trailing 5-1 with 5:23 to go first half. Titans need a goal here to make this a game again. Behind the net it goes. Redmond playing some catch with Botari. No, he faked the pass. He had a wide open teammate right to the right of the goal. The number 13, the goal scorer from earlier, just couldn't collect the pass from Redmond either. If he had, it would have been an easy slam dunk. 5 minutes even left to go first half. Titans trying to capitalize on the man advantage. Threatening to shoot, but does not, is North's Colin Manning, number 22, and he fires it now. Looked like one of the defenders blocked it. Adam Kelleher, number 18. Another shot, and nice save. Radine was really right into his chest, but he did an excellent job of sliding the netting to where the ball was headed, and no rebound at all. Downfield comes Drew Fleury for the Panthers. 4:19 to go first half. Panthers trying to continue their dominance on the scoreboard as Fleury draws a foul. Well, we have a timeout call, looks like, by the Panthers. So a 5-1 lead for Nashua South. North's got to be really disappointed with their goal output. And if you look down the, there is 4:12 to go in the first half, but the fewest goals that North scored was 2 at Bedford. That was back on April 14th. And then they did score 4 on Pinkerton 2 days ago. Pinkerton, who were smarting from that loss to Bishop Girton, took it out on the Titans a couple days later here at Stellos. That 17-4 win for the Astros. So if we're fortunate enough to do the boys lacrosse championship game, there's a good chance that it will be a rematch of 2017 with Pinkerton and BG doing battle again, especially if they finish 1-2 in the standings. That's where they are right now. But trying to blow up that ship. Bedford at 6-1, a threat to make it into the top 2 and perhaps set up a Bedford-Pinkerton semifinal at some point if things keep the way they are. Let's see. Back into the goal goes Radine. 4:12 on the clock. Possession Panthers. Drew Fleury will be setting up at about the, oh, it's behind the goal actually. I lost track of the ball. It's behind the Titans goal. Certainly Ryan Palmer knows where it is, the goaltender for the Titans, keeping a wary eye on the ball carrier. Joseph Bodie does have, actually that's number 12, isn't it? Not 22. Devin Linscott gets the return pass. Difficult reception there, but Linscott has it as he circles. Reverses direction. Linscott shielding the ball in the netting with his free elbow, taking some stick checks for his trouble. 3:18. Panthers in no hurry to give up the ball here, looking for a prime piece of real estate to maybe launch their next shot. And a shot and a save or a block in front, hard to tell. Tyler Bernard was the one that took the shot, falling to the turf and having the ball wrestled away from him was number 24 for the Panthers, Joe Buturla. Slipped and fell. Newly into the game, Jordan Bodwell, number 25, trots out there as we watch the Panthers go to work with possession and a 5-1 lead. Reversing direction, getting stick checked, and a goal. Great wraparound, running away from the near post. Perfectly placed. 6th goal of the game for the Panthers. Joe Bodie with his 2nd. Sophomore Joseph Bodie. It's too much on it and too well placed for Palmer to stop it. 6-1 advantage for South now. Coming into the game, these two teams are right next to each other in the standings. You wouldn't know it from the way this one has played out to this point. 2.5 minutes left to go. And coming away from the draw, the Panthers have it yet again. They're going to play it all the way back to Radine in goal. A good win for Jaden Dupont. I heard one of his parents or friends say, way to go, JJ, after the face-off win. Long run. Will he get a shot away? He does, and a score! Nate Radine, the goaltender, out of his net, trying what you would think is a very unusual play. The goaltender for South goes the distance and scores. Shot that after a run of about, well, if you go from the goal, he went 70 yards. And scores on Palmer, and it's a 7-1 lead for the Panthers. I wonder how many times that happens this season. The goaltender comes down and scores a goal. Certainly put himself in great position to shoot it, but not easy to have pinpoint accuracy with one of those giant goalie nets that they have in lacrosse. But that came out of there right the way he would have wanted it to, and eluded Brian Palmer in net for the Titans. Errant pass, going to bounce free and trying to receive it. Titans do. Picking up the loose ball. And a hard sprint for Nicholas Riddell. Goes all the way behind the Panthers' goal. Being monitored by the long stick defender, Joshua Martin. All the way back up the far sideline. Behind the net. Botari tries a move, gets a pick. But still, nice switch off by the Panther defenders as Martin stays with Botari. Botari's still with it. Tries a pass about 15 yards away. The Titans just not able to get any easy shots on Ray Dean. Redmond, spin move. Another one. Reverses again. A fourth and fifth time. Redmond doing all kinds of work trying to get a shot away. He does, but Ray Dean makes pretty easy work of it. And his defenders hand it back to the Panther goaltender. And 27 seconds, I was wondering if he was going to dare try another run. Intercepted. Nicely done by the Titans, but it's picked off in turn by the Panthers. Long run. 17 seconds. In the middle. Fleury. Saved by Palmer. That would have been an 8-1 lead for the Panthers entering the half. And the Titans did well to save it. Trying to get out of Dodge with possession and no more goals against, and the Titans do. Last touch by Steele Stratton. But an impressive first half of play for the Nashua South Boys Lacrosse team. They lead after 24 minutes of action, 7-1. We've got halftime here on NashuaETV. John Collins with Tim O'Neill on camera. We'll be back with the exciting conclusion to this one here at Stellos Stadium after this intermission break.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back, everybody, to Stellos Stadium. The second half about to begin. Boys Lacrosse, it's South against North, Battle of the Bridge 2018. If you're watching it on a Thursday, May 3, we're live on NashuaETV. John Collins, along with Tim O'Neill on camera. An impressive first half, to say the least, for South. They are ahead 7-1 as we put a fresh 12 minutes up on the scoreboard for the third quarter. So the pressure is on the Titans to come up with something, some sort of a flurry or a change of momentum here. Get that first goal would help a lot. Todd Redmond with a chance to do just that as he sprints behind the South goal. Todd Redmond, son of the coach Rod Redmond, who designed a nice play at the end of the first quarter that yielded North's only goal. And checking with the official score at halftime, the goal was scored by Troy Botari. Shot and a goal! How about that shot? That was number 4 for North, Nick Riddell. Riddell with a circus act of a goal, leaping in the air, and that had to be about 4 inches underneath the crossbar, perfectly placed. And the Titans do just what the offense doctor ordered, which is to come out here all afire to get that first goal, and they get it. So instead of being down 7-1, 7-2 is the score in favor of South, and still lots of minutes remain to be played. That one coming just 43 seconds into the second half. Goal for the Titans. And then another face-off win. Loose ball scooped up. Colin Manning, number 22, toward the far sideline. This is being marked by Tyler Bernard. Ball goes into the far corner. And here again is your goal scorer, Nicholas Riddell, with it, trying to make a move. Troy Bottari has it. Bottari in tight. Oh, a great opportunity there, and Ray Dean somehow got in the way. Like a bounce shot that climbed up and over the goaltender and the cage, and count that as a nice save for South's goaltender, Nate Radine. So 10:30 to go, third quarter. Back to work for Redmond. Getting shoved with every spin move. Double team now. He tries to pass it to the middle. Bottari fires one. Misses wide to the left. Great setup by Redmond, who somehow found Troy through a maze of players. Redmond out in front, shot, and a save by Radine. He held the short side post. Looked like an accurate shot by Redmond, but he was not able to sneak it past the South goaltender, who was very alert to that particular move that Redmond is able to do, which is coming out from behind the goal, kind of running away, swirling around and firing one that Radine was ready for. Panthers looking for their first goal of the second half. Loose ball behind the net, picked up by Ryan Palmer. Calmly throws it down the middle to Redmond. Redmond, actually that was Bottari to Redmond. Now in the corner. In front, Manning tried to find Bottari, was not able to do so. Goal scored for the Titans by Troy Bottari, and their flag flies. And Nick Riddell has the other. See, this penalty is going to be against. And it is against North. So Drew Fleury, who's got one of the 7 goals for South, will pick up the penalty flag politely and hand it to the official, who reloads, and so does Fleury as play resumes. Coming in from the wing, back up top it goes to Tyler Bernard, playing some catch away from the goal. Shot and a goal. Number 22 on the shot from the far wing. Joe Bodie has his third. Hat trick for Joe Bodie makes it an 8-2 advantage. So promising start to the second half, pretty much erased for the Titans as they scored coming out of the locker room, but answering back South with a pretty good shot from distance by Bodie. That might have caught Palmer napping just a little bit. Midfield draw. These are all key moments. Often you see teams secure the next goal if they can win this. The Titans come up with it. Trying to play it back to his defender, losing the handle. Chris Constant wears number 6, we found out at halftime. Number 6 for the Titans. Number 13 is Martin Flaherty, who has seen action also in the game. Backing up into the corner, Bodie. So dangerous, looking for his 4th goal. He's created some room for himself, but then has the ball taken away. Knocked out of his stick. To midfield it goes. Redmond wins the battle, scoops it up. Heavy hit. Lost his stick, but not possession, as Bottari picks up the loose ball. In the corner, tussling to Redmond. Jared Beeren, number 31, monitoring Bottari and Redmond with that long stick defense he's playing and forcing Redmond to go wider. Spin move, Redmond creates space, fires, save near side. Ray Dean calmly turned away. Another scoring bid by the Titans. 8-2. South remains on top, playing in the third quarter here. Loose ball fought for, far sideline. The Titans come away with it. Long run, successful run down the field, firing. Did not make its way through the traffic. Now the Panthers try to answer back, and they do. Bodie with number 4 on the game. Deadly accuracy from the far wing. So an opportunity for the Titans to cut the lead to 8-3. Instead, South turns away the shot, turn it into instant offense, and Bodie nets number 4 to make it a 9-2 advantage for the Panthers, who look very much on their way to a girls and boys lacrosse sweep. A midfield draw. The Titans seemed to have won the last one, but they turned it over almost immediately. And that came back. Well, actually, no, they traded shots after that. Panthers came out on top. Deep left corner. Botari has it. It was Randall Jenkins that made that run, number 5, to set this up for the Titans. Nice reception there by Nicholas Riddell, number 4. Redmond now setting up shop behind the goal. Botari has it, looking for an opening. Creates space. Might have hit the post with that shot. The high rebound scooped up by the Panthers with speed down the field. And a save is made by Palmer. Number 23 is Anthony Agor. Pretty good football player as well. Had that wide receiver speed going there to create that goal-scoring opportunity. But the Titans take it right back down, and they try to get their 3rd goal. Trailing 9-2, Redmond looking for an open teammate. Nicholas Riddell back to Redmond. Redmond making a move. Spins, pushed. Trying to back his way out to where he could launch one. Flag flies. It's going to go against the Panthers, I think, when they get the next possession. And Redmond's shot misses. So whistle. Cross-check call against South's number 31, Jarrett Beeran. Go to the penalty box. So South defenders down a man. 5:03 to go 3rd quarter. South impressive on offense, but even more so on defense to hold the Titans to just 2 goals to this point. So on the power play now, the Titans looking for a quality shot. Botari threatened to rip one, but defender was right in the shooting lane. Botari's going to catch and shoot here, and it doesn't make its way through. It hit one of the defenders and ended up out of bounds. Play resumes with Botari near corner. Flings it to Redmond behind the goal. In front, Bobble. Diving for it is Ray Dean, and he comes up with it. Alertly, the goaltender for South, who has a goal in this game. One of the highlights of the game, if not the highlight. Nate Ray Dean going about 70 yards downfield to score in the first half as he fired one from about 10 yards out that beat Ryan Palmer. 9-2 advantage for the Panthers, and they could be going double digits if they can put this one in the net. 3:40 left in the 3rd quarter. Fleury to the cutter. Fire wide. Might have been a save by Palmer. was Devin Linscott that had the scoring chance. Another shot goes wide, but again, the Panthers retain possession as Fleury goes back to get it. Drew putting a charge on toward the goal in front, and it's in. Drew Fleury, and kind of a dejected Titans team gave up. I don't think Fleury thought it was an easy one because he got checked to the turf, but one player coming out against the Titans defense able to just come out unchecked before the shot and beats the goaltender. So it is, in fact, double digits now for the Panthers. 10-2 as Drew Fleury scores another goal for South. Jaden Murphy has one. Ray Dean has one. Bodie's got 4. Fleury's got a couple. 2, 7. I'm missing a few here. In front, Panthers looking for their 11th goal off the faceoff at midfield. And a frustrated Titans team just trying to get the ball back. Circling. Shot missed. Tyler Bernard, number 1, had an opportunity there. Joe Baturla has it behind the Titans net. Changes direction. Now Baturla comes out and somehow missed near side. Ended up in the netting outside the frame. 2:30 to go, third quarter. Titans need some offense. Quick. Instead, they're seeing offense, some more of it, from South. In close. Loose ball pops up into the air. Far side, the Titans had it momentarily. Panthers come away with it. And Palmer forced to make another save, trying to outrace everybody to the corner, and he does. So Titans gain possession thanks to goaltender Ryan Palmer's fine save and hustle. 2 minutes even to go, third quarter. And looking for another turnover in the offensive zone. They get it to the Panthers. Joseph Bodie's got 4 already. Centering pass. Hitting the deck was Jaden Murphy, number 19, and that might have been a cross-checking penalty. Some sort of a foul by the Titans, so the Panthers have it on the restart. Scott going deep into the corner. Fleury fires a bouncer that finds the top of the cage. I don't know if that was by design, but it turned out to be a brilliant looking goal from Drew Fleury, who bounced it over the shoulder of Palmer, and it tickled the twine just underneath the crossbar. 11-2. Fleury's got a hat trick. There's some discussion after that goal, but I don't think it's going to change the result on the scoreboard. 1.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Titans looking for a face-off win and a third goal. Right now they're at their season low of 2 that they had against Bedford. I think both teams would acknowledge that Bedford's got the superior record. They're way up in the standings, so disappointing goal tally right now for North, and they're trying to change that as they come down. They still have a whole nother quarter to go, of course. In the corner, Nicholas Riddell. He's got Todd Redmond back there, and he's going to give it to Todd, who finds his teammate up front, all the way to Batari. Batari in a slow trot, fakes left, right, changes direction multiple times, looking for a teammate that isn't there to throw a centering pass over. Putting up with some tough defensive stick work from Derek Downing, number 20. And Redmond kind of threw himself off balance, it looked like, as the race is on for the ball out of bounds, and the official's going to award it to the Titans. Stays with North. Otari jogging out from behind the goal now, puts a hard charge on, and the fadeaway shot misses as time expires in the third quarter. Impressive first half for South, and an impressive third quarter as well, as they expand on their lead up by 9, 11-2, as we go to the fourth frame. John Collins with Tim O'Neill on camera here on NashuaETV's telecast of the Battle of the Bridge Spring Sports 2018. We're at Stellos under the lights on a Thursday, May 3rd. On Friday night at Holman Stadium in Nashua, just down the road, it'll be boys baseball, North versus South. We'll have to look up how the local kids are doing. I did take in a Bishop Girton baseball game on my own. It was played at Bishop Girton High School earlier in the season. I believe the opponent was Memorial, and certainly Bishop Girton's got some big hitters this year. A potent lineup of batters. You did? Wow. Yep. So we'll see if they have more of that same kind of offense. That home run by Bishop Girton, not the one and only one they will hit this season. They had to come close to hitting one in some bitter cold in the game I saw at BG earlier in the season. And the whole lineup seemed to have guys that could take it deep. So we'll have to watch how they progress this season. The Bishop Girton Cardinals boys baseball team seem to have a fine squad put together this year. Right now, though, we're planning to do South-North baseball tomorrow night at Holman on a Friday. May the 4th be with you. I heard somebody say May the 1st be with you, too. Now they're doing it both days of the week. Who comes away with this one? North. They can scoop it, and they do. Chris Constant back to the goaltender. So North down by 9, kind of playing it safe here, as Constant's first move was go back toward his own goal. Now a sprint downfield. Constant changes direction, drifts across the field, runs into a defender, and makes a tough pass up ahead that Redmond comes back to get. Redmond apparently got fouled, and what happened there? Something away from the ball, it appeared, went against the Titans. So an infraction that they could ill afford, down by 9 with possession in the offensive zone. They're whistled and forced to give up the ball. Devin Linscott roaming wide to the right. In front, trying to slam dunk. Good pass inside. Number 19 was Jaden Murphy, who does have a goal in this one. He was not able to get it past Ryan Palmer, however, standing right in the crease when he received that. 12-minute quarters. We're a minute into this fourth quarter of play, and South playing defense by playing offense. There's a shot and a miss, not by much. Joseph Bodie looking for number 4. Number 22 for the Panthers. Wearing their Road Grays, I guess it is. And North, of course, in the all white and blue numerals. Inside, Bodie fires that one, and it's just a clean save made by Ryan Palmer. No rebound. Good sprint out of the back end by Steele Stratton. Steele lowering a Steele shoulder on a couple players before he gets double team sandwiched, but is able to get the ball to Redmond. Great play by Steele Stratton. They need more of that. Get the ball downfield and into the hands of their playmakers. Trailing 11-2. North needs to go on a bit of a run here. We have something away from the ball again. Some players jousting. I get so focused in on the ball sometimes that those penalties elsewhere on the field can elude detection. Not by the officials, just by me. So we're going to have a restart here in a second. Ball in the possession of the Titans, number 15, Steven Vertigans, right below us, 20 yards away from the goal mouth. You rarely see a shutout in boys lacrosse, but I'll tell you, Nate Radine is pitching the next best thing right now, just having given up 2 goals, and we are just about 3 minutes into this fourth quarter. Long pass goes behind the net. Good ball movement by the Titans, but stiff defense being played by the Panthers, not allowing any easy shot. Redmond's going to pick up the loose ball. Panthers with a phalanx of defenders out in front of Radine, just daring the Titans to do just what they tried to do there, which is break in and make a shot. Instead, nice save made by Radine, and they'll throw it downfield to a wide open teammate. And the Panthers have a next best chance to score, up 11-2. Under 9 minutes left now. Bodie going to work. He's got 3 goals and looking for more as he's stick checked by Griffin Dane. Number 2. Bodie looking for an open teammate. The cutter, the fire, and tough angle and good positioning by Palmer in net. Not too much there for Drew Fleury. He's cutting toward the near post. Fleury passes it on a nice one-timer. Unstoppable. Drew Fleury found Joe Buturla, and Buturla has his first goal of the game. I believe it was number 24 with the shot and the score. On a great setup. 12-2, 10-goal lead, and this may be running time. I'm not sure if they do it in the boys' game or not. I'll have to keep an eye on the clock. Oh, the question was, would the boys from Nashua South be able to complete the lacrosse sweep? Girls from South won the first game against North, and South is well on their way to doing just that. Up 12-2 with 8:15 to go. And then a face-off win for the Panthers. Nice spin move coming out of the traffic. Bernard's going to go the distance, and did it go in? It did. Tyler Bernard with goal number 13, I believe. Yeah, that was very little fanfare attached to that, huh? I'd assume that Tyler wasn't going to celebrate unless he actually scored one. It just went in and out so rapidly that it was hard to see. But 13-2 is the score as Bernard gets one after Buturla's goal. And some fan favoritism going on here. Newly into the game for South, number 33, Derek Chiavelli. a senior. And Derek is being congratulated as he comes off the field after a quick stint out there and a touch. I want to see more DC. I don't know about you, but that wasn't enough Derek Chiavelli for me. I mean, the crowd was certainly behind him. And he didn't mess up. South's got possession. 7.5 minutes to go. And the Derek chant starts here at Stellos. Linscott fires, save made by Palmer. Nicely done. As he stood tall with a great scoring opportunity for Linscott. And sprinting out of the pack comes Steele Stratton. Stratton trying to take down the opponent as he went down, but Panthers with the takeaway. Downfield they come. Under 7 minutes left to go. 13-2. Panthers with the ball and the lead by 11. Linscott passes it to Tyler Bernard. Bernard sprints to his right, fires it, doesn't get through traffic, and that one does. Oh, the shot just missed to the left apparently. I think he got the outside netting. That one kind of fooled me off the stick of Joe Buturla. Titan ball. Troy Botari has it. Far corner, he's going to give it off to his goaltender Palmer for a long toss. Goaltender has a goal in this game. It was Nate Radine in the first half. Botari got clobbered, but he came away with possession. There's a flag down on the field. Shot, goal! And was he doing the snow angel? Botari with a rugged goal. He was getting clobbered from behind. I think that's the reason for the penalty flag down on the field. But he persevered, and he ended up scoring the fourth goal of the game for the Titans. Troy Botari with the tally. Not easy to get it past Radine. So it's a 9-goal game with 6:02 remaining. And taking the face-off, the draw at center field will be Anthony Nguyen, number 11 for the Titans. Against Joshua Martin. Martin's got the long stick. I don't think Nguyen does. He's got the advantage, I guess, as Nguyen tries to win the draw. Loose ball, sweeping at it. Chris Constant takes it away. And Constant circling. Good job by Nguyen as he sprints off the field. And North sends substitute players out there. Colin Manning, number 22, is out there, along with number 15, Stephen Bertigans. Is Ryan Flaherty. And Panther ball. Near sideline sprint, gaining ground. Linscott inside. Bodie, goal. Get the ball in the hands of Joseph Bodie, and good things happen for the Panthers. He's got 4 in this one, and a 14-3 advantage for Nashua South. Some fast break offense in that instance. 5:03 remaining in the game. And a game that is very much in hand for the Panthers. We had a youth soccer game at halftime that kept everybody's attention. It was spitting rain, nothing major. And with the warm temperatures that we had today, continuing on into the evening. Nobody really minded the rain. So 5 minutes of lacrosse left to be played here at Stellos. And the Titans players playing for some pride here, would like to get the score up a little bit. Did they take a goal away from them? Because I thought they had the fourth. Maybe they just put 4 up by accident. Okay, so that was their 3rd goal by Botari, who's got 2 of them. A drop, loose ball. And a good pickup. Notice number 30, Aiden McAndrews, in turn had it taken away by the Panthers. Sprinting downfield, a nice reception and a goal. How about that one? Number 20 to number 25. The assist by Derek Downing and the goal by Jordan Bodwell. Coming later in the game, but put a star next to that one. It was a degree of difficulty on a dead run. Bodwell receiving the pass from Downing, not an easy play, and once Bodwell received it, there wasn't too much that Ryan Palmer could do. Slam dunk goal at the end of that run for the Panthers. They are up 15-3. Putting a bit of a hurting on the Titans at this point. 3:52 to go in the game. Sprinting onto the pitch, number 9 for North. Let's see, that's Michael Holman. Just like Holman Stadium. Derek Chiavelli was out there for a moment and comes off. See number 26 for the Panthers. Sorry, I don't have a 26 listed. Titans with possession in the offensive end. Under 3 minutes to go. Shot goes wide and Radine first back to get it. Panther ball. Hard sprint. Lots of ground gained. And reversing direction for South. Loose ball in front of the goal. Some players swatting at each other that don't have the ball away from the play. And whistle. They are in running time at this point. Down to 2 minutes left to play. South enjoying a 15-3 advantage. Breaks on. Scores. Number 13 for South. Aiden Walsh, freshman, with authority on that goal to make it 16-3. Aiden Walsh showing some lacrosse talent newly into the game for the Panthers as they continue to add to their lead. Derek Chiavelli is going to do a draw here at midfield. Fan favorite of the South team. Loose ball, and it's won by the Panthers. South under a minute to go. In the middle. Loose ball scooped up. Wendell Jenkins lost the handle. Now the Panthers coming down with it. Trying to catch and shoot right there was Bodwell, who did it earlier to score a goal on a pass from Derek Downing. 15 seconds left, and there may not be enough time to get another shot on goal here. South could be just content to run it out. 5 seconds to go. So it looks like last touch is going to be Jordan Bodwell as the game comes to a close. It is a 16-3 drubbing in favor of Nashua High South, who sweep the girls and boys lacrosse Battle of the Bridge doubleheader here at Stellos. Final score for the final time, 16-3. South takes it. For Tim O'Neill and Tom King and our executive producer of NashuaETV, Pete Johnson, I'm John Collins. Thanking you for watching and saying good night from Stellos Stadium, everybody.